Hey, welcome to another podcast episode on CodeStories. My guest is a passionate Android developer. His name is Vladimir Jovanović. Since Android 2.2, he has been helping companies have clean and stable Android applications. He currently lives in Berlin and is an active member of Berlin's Android community. Vladimir also has some amazing online courses on Pluralsight. If you're interested in Android development, you should definitely check them out. I would add a link in the description section. Let's get to know more about Vladimir. Hello, Vladimir. How are you doing, man?
Hi, I'm doing great. Nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
You are welcome. Thank you for being my guest. And how's your day been?
It was pretty nice working from home for the past 5-6 months. So.
Okay. And so have you adapted to the new, let's say, to the new situation, working from home, or is it still?
Well, communication is a bit harder, but it's a bit more relaxing working from home, not like using public transport every day, things like that. So it has its own pros and cons.
Yeah. So do you commute a lot? So would it how long does it take you to get to the office?
30 to 40 minutes usually.
Okay. So 30 to 40 minutes. So that means you are like saving at least an hour.
Yeah.
So that's going to be like 5 hours per week.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. For me, that's 10 hours per week. So I need 1 hour to the office, 1 hour back. So I'm saving 10 hours per week.
Yes.
Well, since I've been working from home. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm usually reading books, so I would not call it losing. But
yeah. But it's still like you still have that lot of space to do something else.
Sure.
Work on something else. Yeah, great. So you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Yeah. So my name is Vladimir Jovanović. I'm Android developer for the past 7 years. For the past 5 years living here in Berlin. Originally, I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina, like Southern Europe. And yeah, right now living here in Berlin.
Oh, great. So you speak German also, right? Okay.
As most people in Berlin.
All right. So have you always been doing Android development, or was it something different you did in the past?
Well, I started with software development, or let's say programming, pretty early. Sure. I wrote my first line of code with 14. In high school.
Wow. So you're one of those guys people talk about, those kids who started programming at the age of...
We just had pretty good teacher in high school.
Okay.
And yeah, I learned Java with 15, 16, and then went to university, had some experience with Java there. So it was pretty easy for me to go into Android developer. At that time, it was mostly written in Java.
Great. So apart from Android development, were you also involved in other part of software development like iOS or?
Yes. So I did iOS development for like a half a year. But
you didn't like it?
No.
Be careful what you're saying right now.
Well, iOS developer is now much better.
Okay.
I did it in times when Objective-C was the only option, and I really didn't like it. So
who doesn't like Objective-C? Everybody. I've never seen anybody who likes Objective-C. Everybody like. Yeah. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with that anymore. Most people. You did iOS development and you did something else? Or?
Yes. After that bad experience with Objective-C, I switched the company and I went into a totally different direction.
Wow, it was that bad? You switched the company because of iOS development? Not
yes.
Swift.
So I went to be data scientist. I have bachelor degree in mathematics and computer science. So data science was pretty close to that. I was doing that for 6 months, maybe. It was really nice experience. Company was really nice, but I got an offer from Berlin to come here and work as an Android developer. And so my data science days ended abruptly.
Okay. But do you miss data science, or are you like completely satisfied with Android development, or are you looking back to switch back to data science?
No, I like Android developer more. Data science was fun, and I still like to mess with like analytics people in our company and to like go a bit into the direction when analyzing data from our app. But I like Android development more.
Oh, great. So I think you guys are using Kotlin, right? Or Java, or you still have like legacy code?
Yes, we are for the past year and a half heavily investing into refactoring. Now our code base is around 70% written in Kotlin. So we still have 30%, like 25 to 30% of our code base in Java.
Okay, great. So how is the refactoring going? And how's your experience with Kotlin? You like it?
Yeah, Kotlin is really nice.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah, my favorite language. It's easy to write, concise, easy to read. It has all the fancy features that modern language should have. And we Android developers are mostly stuck with Java 1.7, which is really old and it doesn't have any modern features. So yeah, it's much nicer working with Kotlin, but Java still has a special place in my heart.
Oh, great. And I looked into Kotlin a little bit, and it's very similar to Swift, actually.
Yes.
And it's a really beautiful language. So you're also doing some side project, like you're an instructor, right, or trainer?
Yes, I'm creating courses for a platform called Pluralsight.
Pluralsight.
Yes, it's a big company located in US. They are something like Netflix for computer science courses. And yeah, it's super nice experience working with them. I started that in 2018, and it just helps you grow as a developer, because you go into unknown field. It's related to computer science, but it's not computer science. You're sitting in front of microphone and recording courses. It also helps you understand more topics that you are teaching, because like you think that you know something until you start teaching someone about that, and then you realize, oh, why is that like that? And
yeah, it's same. I fully agree, because I've also had the same experience also when I was in a meetup before I became a software developer. I was usually in a meetup, and before the Corona thing started, in the meetup, and sometimes I will be trying to teach people something, or do some classes, and I figured that I still don't know this stuff good enough to teach somebody. So I need to work on that skills, and on those skills that I'm still struggling with. So teaching people something is amazing. This is something I always recommend to new developers. Even if you just started from scratch, bloody beginner, always try to use the opportunity to teach someone, even if it's your grandmother, someone who doesn't know anything about computer science or programming. Just try in a simple manner, simple words, explain what you've learned, and you're gonna find out a lot.
Yeah, and even your grandma will find question that you don't know answer to.
That's true. So Bosnia is, I think, a lot of developers comes from Bosnia, right? Because
yes, we have pretty active scene there regarding software development. It's like pretty much the only secure way to get employment there. So a lot of people are going into that direction. Also, education is almost free. So a lot of people are going to universities, and most of them, or a lot of them, are getting going into like software development or related fields.
So with free, you mean you can just apply from university and just start studying without paying a dime, or?
Well, it's heavily subsidized by government.
Oh, okay.
So if you have good grades from high school, or if you are studying something that's in high demand, like software development, then you will pay around 50 euros per year. And if not, then you will pay full scholarship, which is again around 500 euros. So it's again not that expensive even for Bosnian standards.
So does that mean that a lot of people in Europe move to Bosnia to get like cheap university, cheap study, and then come back, or
No. Most of our classes at university are in our language, which is Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian. So yeah, we don't have that many classes in English. So mostly people from Bosnia or neighboring countries are studying there.
Okay. Do you know why the government is so heavily involved in helping people to make get this degree so let's say cheap, not very cheap way, or is it something else behind?
It probably has some cultural and historical reasons. Bosnia was for a long time part of Yugoslavia, which was a socialist country. So everything, not everything, but education and like health insurance, things like that were almost free. And then after Bosnian Civil War, nobody dared to change it. So it stayed like that. People are just used to it that like if you're going to a public college or public university, education will be really cheap.
Wow, great. Good for the people, actually.
Yes.
There. So, and how often do you create courses for Pluralsight?
For Pluralsight, well, I'm trying to, I'm now working on my 5th course. So
it's always Android development, only Android
yes,
development?
Yes, mostly Android development. I'm most comfortable with that topic, and I went into that direction with Pluralsight. If I want to switch to something else, I would need to go through the whole process for the other subjects to be able to make courses about that.
Great. So I'm going to add your courses to the video description.
Sure, that would be great.
Sure. Welcome. So you've been doing software development since you were 14 years old.
Well, I was doing programming.
Yeah, programming.
I would not call it software development.
And you've been in college, you studied mathematics, right?
Mathematics with a bit of computer science. But it was mostly computer science applied to mathematics.
And some people might be watching right now and be thinking, man, Vladimir, no wonder why he's a software developer. He's been programming since he was young. He's a mathematician. He went to college. Of course, that's it's easy for you to become a software developer since you have this background. Do you think you need someone need the exact same background like you have to become a good software developer?
No. Like the things that I learned at university, I'm using less than 1% of that knowledge.
Wow.
So I was heavily into mathematics. So I didn't learn that much software development at university. So almost everything that I learned about software development was in my own free time and after the university. So if you don't have university degree or you are not good with mathematics, I will still encourage you to try software development, to see if it works for you, if you find it enjoyable. Yeah.
So on your day-to-day work, till now you've used less than 1% of what you...
Yeah. Well, okay. If you are doing a lot of drawing on canvas, or you're into game development, 3D engines, things like that, then you will probably use more of it. But again, it's probably 2-3 classes, and
you have a lot of libraries that does the calculation for you.
Sure.
Yeah, so you don't have to come up with everything on your own. Great. So that's it. Actually, we're done.
Oh, cool.
Do you have anything else to say for people who are listening, people who wants to dive into software development and maybe want to start teaching themselves?
Sure.
Because there are a lot of courses out there. You have your courses and a lot of free resources out there.
Yes.
So
So if someone is starting with software development, I would encourage them to don't go into hyped fields, don't go on like after big money and like Google best paid software development positions. Explore for yourself, see what you like, what makes you happy, because you are going to do that for the next 5 to 10 years probably. So it's better if you enjoy it. That's why one of the benefits of university is that it allows you to explore all these different fields. Absolutely. And see what you like.
One of my videos I also mentioned that one of the benefits of universities have towards boot camps is university like 3-4 years, and you have enough time to think through if this is really what you want to do in the future. So
but university is for sure not the only way into software development. Sure. There is abundance of online courses, tutorials, blogs where you can learn out of them. So explore different fields, go into create different mini projects, see what you like, what again interests you, and pick that. And then go deep dive into that topic that makes you happy.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you for the advice. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and thank you for being my guest, Vladimir.
Thank you for inviting me here.
You're welcome.
It was really nice
talking
with you.
Thank you.